Since he didn't go 7, can I get his extra minutes? Is that how that works? Surrounded versus supported. You can be surrounded by all the people in the world, but if they don't got your back, you might as well be standing by yourself. So I've got you Psalms 124 that says, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us. They had swallowed us up quickly with their wrath of kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The streams had gone over our souls. Then the proud waters had gone over our souls. Blessed be the Lord who had not given us as prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. Hang on, go back. I wasn't done. The snare is broken. Excuse me, I said the snare is broken and we are escaped. The snare is broken and we are escaped. The prison cell is broken and we are escaped. The jail cell is broken and we are escaped. The chains are broken and we are escaped. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. So in the first 4 verses, it talks about all the things that come against us. But then we're reminded in verse 8 that says, our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. But I really want to focus on number 7. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. So a lot of times when we get into these snares that hold us up, that connect us, that block us from our blessing, is because we become ground level. If we were to actually spell like a bird, we would be above ground level. We'd be in the clouds with Jesus. We'd be under his protection. But sometimes we fall. Sometimes we slip. Sometimes we get out of that protection. And there's these traps that are set for us at ground level by the devil. Because I come to tell you, the devil's not stupid. He will study you. He will know what it takes to get you to fall. He knows exactly what you like that's unlike God. He knows the sins you used to do that will catch you and bring you right back in if it's available to you. But if you stay in God's level, if you stay in the clouds with Jesus, if you stay under his protection, if you stay under his support, then whatever surrounds us can't contain us, can't keep us in, can't lock us in, can't hold us back, but we'll be supported because we got Jesus on our backs. If it had not been for the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quickly. Have you ever been swallowed up by a man who knew everything about you, all the bad things, all the few good things that you was willing to share? And their wrath held you back from what God had for you because you allowed a man to take over control of your life rather than Jesus Christ, who will support you in the good and the bad and the ugly. But you allowed somebody to come in and say, it's okay, baby. You messed up once. It's all right. You won't do it again. Don't worry about it. God forgives you. He does. But you have to have him on your side for continuous support. Because you're surrounded by the devil on every side. He's in front of you. He's behind you. He's to your left. He's to your right. But if you would get supported by Jesus, he'll go before you. If God before you, who can be against you? He'll watch your back because they like to shoot arrows at your back. He'll be on your left side. He'll be on your right side. And you'll be supported on all angles, regardless of the devil and the people that surround you. Do I got some time? Oh, 2 minutes? And then when it says in verse 4, then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then they poured waters had gone over our soul. When we're in a storm, that's water. I'm reminded of the Hebrew children when they were at the Red Sea with Pharaoh at their back and they're surrounded. They don't have nowhere to go. If they go forward, they can't swim. If they go back, they die. If they go to the left, there's somebody to get them there. If they go to the right, there's somebody to get them there. But God, our help is in the name of the Lord. If we can call on him and he can part a sea for some man to walk through, he can surely part a sea for me. He can open up every body of water that you've ever seen if that's what it takes to keep you supported by Jesus Christ. Blessed be the Lord who had not given us as prey to their teeth. They want us. They want to destroy us. They want to take us over. They want us to forget who Jesus is. They want us to not call on his name. They want to eat us alive, if you will. But our help comes from the Lord Jesus, who made heaven and earth. And with him, I'm supported. Without him, I'm surrounded. But with him, all things are possible.